Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Google Pixel 5. I've owned this phone since its release, which I believe has been since early October, and it has been amazing. It has been a pretty surprising, pretty great phone, pretty small as well, as you can see, compared to some other flagship phones. So I want to talk to you about that. Let's get right to it. I have owned this phone for about 6 months now. So obviously since its release, which has been October, roughly about 5 to 6 months about now. This phone does a lot of things really well. One of the first things that I really love about this phone was the price. And that was a big thing why I got this phone. It currently retails for £599, which is really cheap for a pretty much a flagship phone. Especially when most flagship phones like the iPhone 12 and the Samsung S20 and S21 and S21 Ultra, they're well over 800, 900 pounds. Even some of them are well over £1,000. To the specs of this phone has a 6-inch OLED display, 90 Hz of refresh rate, a 4000 mAh battery, 8 gigs of RAM, and a Snapdragon 765G. So this phone doesn't have the usual flagship specifications that you would expect, but one thing that this phone does really well is its battery life. It's really amazing. It's like mind-boggling. You can go pretty much a full day from 6 in the morning until 9 p.m. at night, and your phone will probably still have 10% left in the battery. I literally use it for everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, gaming, replying to clients, creating content, and all that kind of stuff. A good 6 to 8 hours a day. And the phone still goes like normal. I'm watching YouTube obviously. Like I said, it does have a Snapdragon 765G, which is a bit of a slight downgrade compared to some of the other flagships, which are Snapdragon 845. But that doesn't mean that the 765G is any worse. It actually managed to be more power efficient, and it actually keeps up with the performance of other flagships. It might not be the best flagship, but it still keeps up. Let's talk about the cameras, because this is something that I just learned a few days ago. This phone, the sensor within the camera is still the same sensor from a Google Pixel 2. Thank you, Marquez, for that little fun fact, because I didn't know that. So most of the improvements that have been done is within the software being processed to process better images. It has a 12.2 megapixel camera and a 16 megapixel ultra wide at the back, and an 8 megapixel front facing selfie camera. Previously to this phone, I used to own a Google Pixel 3 XL, and I bought that phone mainly because of the pictures. The pictures from that phone were some of the best pictures I've seen from a phone. It was amazing. And like I said, the software was great. Everything was really intuitive, really easy to handle. Same with the Pixel 5. Everything's really easy to use. Everything's really great. The pictures are still amazing. One thing they took away, and I still don't know why, is the front facing. So when you're taking a selfie, my Google Pixel 3 XL used to widen the angle, so you can go a little bit wider to fit more people in, but I cannot do it with this one. I don't know why. I kind of miss it, but it's okay. One of the downsides right now of the camera and its current software is that when you take a portrait picture, the phone takes a good few seconds to process before looking at your image. It can get a little bit annoying if you try to take multiple pictures at a time and you can't like rushing it in time. It gets to a point that you take a picture and you see the thing circling around for a couple of seconds before you be able to see your picture. That gets annoying, and I hope it gets fixed with a software update. But besides that, the camera is still great. I'm liking the option of having that ultra wide rear facing camera, which is awesome because we didn't have that before in the Google Pixel 3 XL, and it still takes great pictures, so it's still pretty spot on with the pictures. After having owned this phone for 5 months, I can easily say the Google Pixel 5, it's amazing. Its price is amazing, its battery life is amazing, and the pictures it takes are great. It's a smaller build compared to other flagships, but it's still pretty good. It's a nice change to me. Like I said, I had the 3 XL before. That was a big phone. I love big phones anyways, but it was nice to go into a smaller build. It's still pretty big compared to what they used to be, but I like the smaller build compared to other ones. It does make me wonder what Google's going to bring with a new Google Pixel 6, unless they decide to change the name. Are we going to see a big Pro phone with a lot of great cameras and different massive specs within the phone? Are we going to see a bigger battery? Are we going to see the return of a 6 and 6 XL? Are we going to see 120 Hz refresh rate on the display? Is it going to be bezel-less? There are many things that we're going to have to wait and see. So that's all for another tech video. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying these tech videos like I have been enjoying making them. You guys seem to enjoy the PS4 video, which I'm really glad, because I put a lot of work into it and I had to change different things. Well, I hope you like it. So if you want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you're notified next time a video comes out, and I'll see you guys on the very next video. See you on the next one. Bye!